Yo, what is up guys? It is Center Banana here. Welcome back to another video. This is the solo Cayo Perico heist. This is for people who aren't really good at doing it solo, who normally do it with their friends and want to get more money out of doing the Cayo Perico heist. And I am showing you every part of it, like I'm showing you the intel, what setups you have to do, what's the best loadout, and then the route that I take for when you actually do the heist. The intel part is from when you come in from the smuggler's plane. I'm not showing it from when you first do the Cayo Perico heist. I'm doing it as if you started it over again and you have hard mode unlocked, so that your elite challenge gives you 100,000 instead of 50,000. So let's get into this.
Alright, so here is my route for the Cayo Perico intel. So once you're out of the plane, you run over to a car. You could use the Manchester Scout too, but I find it easier to use the car because I crash into things a lot. But if you're a good driver, then use the motorcycle. Just follow what I'm doing. You can go to the communications tower however you want. This isn't the important part. The important part is the docks, because normally if you're just doing duos or however many people you play with, you guys have enough people to open up the rooms in the compound and use the key cards on them and grab whatever's in there. But you can't do that solo because you're only one person, so you have to go to the docks to get your full loot bag so that you can get the elite challenge. And also, just getting full loot bags in general is better because you get more money. And right here, the way that I go, there's normally a guy in that building, and that's why I was a little bit slow. So yeah, go around that building. Even if there's not a guy, just go around the building because it's better for the watchtower dude to not get you. And what I didn't notice on my map here, I got caught because there was a guy walking down and I didn't see him. So this is actually me after I got caught by the guards and I went back to it. So you come up to the second watchtower dude, and what I do is I wait for him to change the way he's looking before I go. So there we go. I started moving. And sometimes there's a car that goes through here. Just find a way to dodge it. And to avoid the camera here, you go in through the weed fields. And then you're gonna go up this hill that I'm pretty sure I failed at going up. Okay, so basically when you get here, there's multiple places where you can get it. There's a communications box that can spawn there, and there's one that can spawn there. And I actually got caught by the guards trying to run over there to show you guys where it could be. And if it's not in any of those two spaces, you can climb up the communications tower here. I'll speed it up for you so that you don't gotta watch me climb on the way up. I got unlucky enough to get to the top, so yeah. Look at that, perfect 3 all the way around. So now you get into your cameras and you don't check everything like you would if you were running it with other people. You only have to check the basement and then the 2 office cameras, and then that's it. And this time I got bearer bonds, and I forget what I got, but I know if you get pink diamond you can get like 1.8 million off of hard mode extreme challenge. Elite challenge, not extreme challenge. And here you're looking for paintings in the office, and I was unlucky enough to not have a painting spawn in the office. So this is basically a worst case scenario intel run. So now I have to go run to the main docks. You can also do the north docks, but the main docks are closer, so I say go to those. There's two buildings that you can get stuff out of and photograph and send to Pavel. If you have a good memory, you only have to photograph one of them, and for one of the buildings, it's better to only photograph it once because there's a guard that, like, you have to have really good timing to not get caught while photographing it. So here is the main docks on the map. That's where you gotta go. And I'll show you the route that I take once I get out of the compound to go to the main docks once we get into the heist. Also, if you don't need the intel, just skip to the heist. If you know how to do, like, the docks intel, or even if you don't want to do the intel, like, if you want to just hit both buildings without doing the intel, but it's better to do the intel to know what you're grabbing, because sometimes one of the buildings can have two good things while one of the buildings can not even have any good things. Like, cash is the worst thing that you can grab. There's cash, weed, and coke that can spawn here, and you want to grab as much coke as you can, and if you can't, then grab weed, and if you can't, then grab cash. So here I'm just trying to dodge the guards, and he's walking back. So this is the first building that you are going to photograph, or it can be the second, it doesn't matter. And I got caught here, so I had to run back and do this all over again, centered banana style. But all that means is that you can get caught in this and still be able to do the intel. I think hard mode you get caught like 6 or 7 times and then you have to go back. But yeah. Alright, so here we are back, and I was able to take the photo this time, and during the heist, I took the picture of the weed. I thought that what was to the left of weed was coke, so I planned to grab, you'll see when I go to this next building, I found coke in the next building. I planned on grabbing that coke and then the coke in the first building, and I would have been set. But the thing next to the weed was cash, not coke, so it kind of screwed up my plan a little, but I still ended up pulling the heist off. That's pretty much it for the intel. That's nothing much else for the intel. So once you're done photographing, you can just get yourself caught by the guards. And then once you're done getting caught, you're just going to go back to Los Santos because it's going to spawn you back at your plane. So once you get back to your plane, you can just be done. Well, not done, but like done with intel and scoping Cayo Perico. So yeah, that's it for the intel. On to what you need to start the heist. So what you're going to want to get for your prep is pretty easy. What you're going to do for your approach vehicles is do the Kosaka. For equipment, you're going to get the safe code or plasma cutter depending on what you have for your primary target. You're going to get the cutting torch and the fingerprint scanner, and for weapon loadout, you can pick either aggressor or conspirator. I normally pick conspirator, and buy the suppressors. It's $5,000. It's not much. Alright, and just like that, it is heist time. So, from the screenshot, this is what you are going to pick for your, starting options to start up the heist. What you're going to want to do for the approach vehicle is use the Kosaka, infiltration point, drainage tunnel, compound entry point, drainage tunnel, escape point, the main dock, and the time of day is day. And your weapon loadout, make sure that your suppressors are equipped. Sometimes there is a glitch where your suppressors aren't equipped, so just make sure that those are equipped. And if you don't know where the drainage pipe is, look on another guide because we are starting the heist now. So I am going to keep mostly quiet for the heist just to let you watch this. I am gonna say one thing though. You will notice from the intro that I was swimming in first person, and that is because you swim faster in first person. For like this, you swim faster in first person. So I'm gonna let you watch the heist now. It's gonna take you a while. You're not gonna get it first try. I didn't get it first try. It took me like 3 tries to finally be able to get the elite challenge complete. So practice makes perfect. Just keep trying, and if you get caught, kill yourself and quick restart. There's no point in getting the elite challenge if you got caught, unless you got caught right at the end. So here, watch my route. And I am going to make a comment on that, what I just did. I missed my shot, and I was able to kill him before he alerted everybody. You'll see that happen again, I think twice. And if you can't shoot him in the head in time, like if you weren't already aiming for the head, like if you shot him and he fell to the ground, while he's on the ground, shoot him in his legs, because if you shoot him in his body, the body armor is going to absorb everything and it's going to take a lot longer to kill him, and there's a chance that you'll have to reload and he'll get up and alert everyone. So shoot in the legs if they fall down, and it should kill him. And you'll notice when I get out of the compound that I reload my weapon before I kill the 2 guys standing there. That's why. Being that I have enough bullets to kill the dude that falls down. And also, depending on whether you got something that requires the plasma cutter or the safe codes, you're still gonna do the same route. It's just what you're going to grab once you're in that room. You're still gonna have to burn the lock to get into that room. And also, it's important that you get the gate keys because you need to open up this gate. And this guard that's walking around, sometimes he's walking towards you. Just wait till he's out of the vision of the guard that I just killed before you kill him. And then that's it. Now you are out of the compound and you're basically done with the heist. All you got to do is grab your secondary targets and you're out. You're going to use the dinghy that's on the docks. And this is where you start killing people. Normally, if you were running like duos with someone, you would be killing as many guards as you can to get the key card. And I take my time with killing these guys because I don't want to mess up and screw up the elite challenge. Timing is of the essence. And also, you see like how I immediately shoot him and just get him pinned on the ground. That one, I wasn't shooting at his legs, I was shooting at his arm. It's basically the same thing, just a smaller target. Now, here's the next thing. Once you take the motorcycle and start driving through the woods, this is where you have to have good driving because there are a bunch of trees and bushes that you can crash into. And you'll notice how I expand my map here. That's because I need to see where El Rubio is going with his helicopter. And this is another worst case scenario where he's going straight towards me. So I have to get into one of the buildings as fast as possible to make sure that he doesn't spot me and ruin it. There I got stuck in a tree, so I just ditched the motorcycle and ran, which could have ruined the run, but I was able to get there in time and kill the guard and disable the camera. And I forgot that the camera pans there for a second, and I almost ran right into it. So there, you want to kind of just peek through and kill that guard. You don't want to run right to it and kill the guard because the camera's right there. And if the camera's not there, then good, because sometimes it doesn't spawn. And you'll see El Rubio, he gets right past me, and I was able to hide. Now, he's not going to come back, so you have enough time to escape. So here, I'm grabbing the coke, and I'm going to go over to the next one and grab what I thought was coke, but it was actually cash, and that's why I didn't grab the cash there, because I thought I already had coke. And I'm gonna go over here and kill this guy first because he is watching the exit that you use for the dinghy. Normally I save that until I get after both secondary targets, but I figured to get it first this time since I was at that building already. And this guy I also killed, but the other two guys sitting on the docks I waited until I was done with the other secondary target. Just in case if one of them was able to sound the alarm, I could be able to still leave with the dinghy. And here I was just hiding, like waiting to pick off a shot from the guards, and it like randomly started moving me to the right for no reason. Kind of made my life a little harder, but and I missed my shot there, so I immediately went for the legs, and that's why you need the suppressor, because none of those guards heard me somehow, but I was able to kill him and save the run. So now here you're gonna watch me, I'm angling towards the cash, and I'm like, oh wait, that's cash? Whatever, let me just grab the weed. And I forgot that weed only takes up, I think it's 40% of your inventory. So I still had to get the cash, which kind of sucked because I didn't get as much as I wanted, but I still got a good amount. And you can just keep rerunning this, and if you keep rerunning it on hard mode, you can make like 4 or 5 million in like 3 hours. So it's worth it. And this, normally, when I do this, I kill the guy that was guarding the exit first, and then I kill the other dudes on the docks. But that kind of worked out for me because I did like a collateral there, so it worked out better for me. So I think I'm gonna start doing that more from now on. And when I get out, the attack boat's right there, and he won't notice you if you just go around him. Like, they are deaf. They cannot hear your engine, and he turned, but I was lucky enough to not have him get on me, and either way, I had super heavy armor on with full health, so it's not like they would have killed me. I had snacks and other armor in my inventory just in case. And that's it. You are finished with the heist. Just like that. It's pretty easy, but it can be challenging to newer people who still don't have the hang of it. So this is kind of just for those people. And I should be done with the heist in a couple seconds. It takes a minute depending on, you know, I don't know. So yeah, that was the Cayo Perico solo guide for 2022, before the new update that's supposed to be coming out. And you'll see here how much money I get. Pink Diamond, we'll see, because Pink Diamond's 1.4 million on hard mode and Bearer Bonds is 1.1. So I got the Elite Challenge done. Boom, perfect, by the way. Not perfect, I could have totally done better, but you get the point. So Elite Challenge complete. I got 1.6 million. I could have gotten 1.9 if I was lucky enough. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. So I have a couple final words of stuff that I didn't say in the video. For the paintings, if you have one painting in the office, just grab the painting and then whatever's best down at the docks. So like if you found a thing of Coke at the docks, you could grab a painting and then grab the Coke and then leave. And also, when you're doing the setups, I recommend doing the submarine setup first because it's the hardest setup to do, and then do the weapon setup, and then do the rest. Safe code is a decently hard setup. It's not that hard, but it's the hardest out of the equipment setups. So do that first out of your equipment setups. You don't have to listen to me. Like, everything that I'm doing in this video, take it as a suggestion. Don't take it as like you have to do it. No, it's a suggestion. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. You don't even have to follow this guide if you don't want to. If you have found a better guide out there, like the Gorilla Gang, that's how I do my solos. That's how I learned how to do solos, was from the Gorilla Gang. So if you couldn't really get it off of this video, then just go watch the Gorilla Gang's version, because yeah. And if you like this, subscribe, man. I need subscribers, man. I've been making videos for like, I don't know, it's been so long. It's been like 7 years, and I'm only at 59, and I'm grateful for every one of them 59, even if half of them are bots. But it doesn't matter. Subscribe if you enjoy the content. I'll see you all in the next video.